Hi, this is Hugo Messer, CEO of Bridge. This is the first in a series of tips and tricks about how to manage global teams. And the first one is about human relationships, about creating colleagues. And I think the first important ingredient of successfully managing a global team is that you pick the right people. And if you start working with a team offshore, it's not sufficient to say, okay, I have this project, I send it over to you and you get it done for me, because you don't know which people are working on your project. If you want to have an enduring relationship that brings value to you for the longer term, I think it's crucial that you are involved in the recruitment of the people that are going to work in your team, so that you have interviews, you can scan the CVs, you can have technical test cases or interviews with the people, and you are sure that those people match your culture and your company and the projects that they will work on. So you get the right people on your team. The second is visit them regularly, back and forth. So if your team is in India, go to India, make sure that you see where they are based, how they sit, how they work, what colleagues they have around them, and get them back to your country as well, so that they can see your colleagues and they feel part of your team, they feel part of your company, and they become colleagues or maybe even friends of you. And I think the last tip that I would give is to communicate a lot, because people are outside your office and they cannot easily ask things as they would be able to do if they were in the same office as you. Because if I sit next to you, I can easily ask you anything that's on my mind and any clarification that I need for writing a piece of code or how a client uses the software system that I'm trying to build. And you miss that contact if people are far away. So put your Skype open and make sure that every day at a fixed time you have a daily stand-up, which comes from Scrum, which is a useful method to develop software. And on top of that, just always make sure that you have a project manager that is available on Skype, so that whenever there is a question, there is no barrier to asking, because that will move your project further. So in general, I think make sure that you treat them as colleagues, and if possible, make friends of them, communicate a lot, and meet each other regularly. Thanks, and see you in the next episode.